Мы продолжаем шарахаться тут. Геймпад у меня сменился, поэтому теперь не очень-то удобно. Кнопочка одна не очень работает. Врите, твари. Ну, я еще до конца не привык. Сколько шума. Мадам в билетике. Я, кстати, и как ее зовут-то, не помню. Альфрой. Альфра. Короче, как-то так. Альфрана. Фух, ну что ж, у нас снова есть дополнительные квесты, которые надо бы выполнить. Еще надо бы с кем-нибудь подраться. Так что я периодически буду атмосферно ходить, потому что не работает именно А. Ну, то есть она работает просто хреново. Давайте драться, твари. Да. Ну, это было болезнь. Это какого черта произошло? Суки жадные. Короче, с воротами у меня беда. Надо опять вспоминать, что такое блок. Иначе буду получать по репке каждый гребаный раз. Ну, не уворачивается. Сволочь. А что он от меня хотел? Пойти с Альфрой в Кергано? Ну, в Кергано, так в Кергано. Какое Кергано? Оно тут где? Плевать. Куда-нибудь да переместимся. Такой себе у него костюмчик. Игра, не сходи с ума, пожалуйста. Хотя комп надо почистить определенно. Угу. Купить. Блин, насколько хорош был все-таки DualShock 4. Насколько мой китайский 6-летний геймпад ему уступает. Ну, я немножко еще поною, а потом будет все нормально, я привыкну. Рогатые всякие. Так мне нужно валить отсюда. Зачем я сюда переместился? Очень странно, ладно. Тут же не пройти. Где тут вообще можно пройти? Я что-то не очень в курсе, где я нахожусь. Пустите меня сюда. Нет, тут тупик. Ладно. Не хочу на клаву мыши играть. Просто не хочу. У тебя задание какое-то есть? Да я мимо проходил.
But you also look like a Lugaid Blau.
Lugaid Blau? Is that what you call the congregation?
Yes. Those who have yellow eyes on their banner.
They're coins. But to answer your question, yes. I'm the legate of the congregation.
Is legate the Renaigse word for on Olmenawi?
No. It means that I am in charge of diplomatic relationships with the other nations.
So I was right. You will be able to help us. Some of your clan are preventing us from accessing one of our sacred glades.
Охренели.
Really? Why would they do that?
Several seasons ago, some men from your clan came to ask us for wood for their houses. There were some old trees in this glade, So we let them do what they wanted. At first, everything was fine. But then they cut down too many trees. So we wanted to heal the place, plant some new trees. But they won't let us come close. Their bod irony, their warriors, are stopping us from doing so.
I could investigate.
Yes, please. You must tell them that they have to let us
Они
heal
там,
the
скорее всего, под
blade.
полем все расчистили. Дебилы. Ну это потом. О, тут торгуют. Чем торгуем?
Oi, Doig!
Давай посмотрим, что у тебя
Look
есть.
at all this. Surely there is something that you would like to trade.
О, большой топор. Это каменный, он типа с деревом. Выглядит круто. Но я им пользоваться не могу. Это уже так себе выглядит. Маска. А мадам вообще шапку не может носить. Перчатки воина. Давайте возьмем. Сапоги нет. Ну пока цепь гармонии. Сила воли 3. Стихии, урону. А ее фигню я куда дену? 600 денег. Ладно, чё ж с ним посмотрим. Ты еще и боеприпасы продаешь, ну нифига себе, ты молодец. Ну, такие себе у тебя товары все же. Так, мадам. Хочешь новую цепь? Восстановление брони. Да хрен его знает, ну забери. Угу. Несовместим с этим персонажем. Ну и чё с ним. Так, а что я хотел? Я еще что-то взял варежки. Ах ты жопа, ты даже не можешь их таскать. Я тут ей перчатки купила, а она выпендривается. У нее нормальные перчатки. Сапоги. Где вообще ноги? А, вот ноги. Да, для ног я ничего не взял. Ну что ж, отстой. Так, а самому мне, конечно, эти перчатки нахрен бы не сдались, да? Да, да я их не могу таскать. Ну, собственно, зря потратился. Мужик, я тебе обратно все это верну. Будем меняться, да. Для тебя, кстати, очень выгодно. Ну и будь здоров. Где у вас, черт побери, выход из деревни? Вот ничего интересного. О. А я не оттуда пришел часом? Что-то я вообще не узнаю эту деревню. И как оно держится? Они знают, что такое раствор? И куда-то налево. Да чтоб тебе... Это, забери эту штуку. Жулики-бандиты. чего тут расстрелялась? Неужели вы без меня ни хрена сделать не можете? Я думал, я тут их экипировал, всему научил. Они одну какую-то херню завалить не могут. Наверх. Чего в углу торчите? Такой себе. А, мы еще в бою. Че они тут терлись? Блин, какой резкий этот геймпад. Сундучок вы тут никакой не охраняли. Я раздражен немножко тем, что так приходится играть. Да чтоб тебя. То есть мы приперлись на поле битвы. Мы с тобой не воюем? Я как бы вообще тут не был. Фигня. А чё сразу сюда-то не телепортнулся? Очень странно. Алкоголь. Отвар для брата Фиделиса, заболевшего. Так я вроде это вылечил его. Угу. Очень странно как-то все это было. Мгм.
We must help these young people or they will be killed.
Hold on! Help is on its way!
И...
You were lucky. Without our presence here.
Yes. Blessed be the earth that has brought you to us at this time.
I was touched. I am hurt.
Oh no! Morian!
These creatures are venomous. If their venom has come into contact with her blood, this young woman does not have long.
And we are too far from the village to seek help. How are we going to save her?
I know a potion that will erase the effects of the venom.
I have a vial of it in my bag. Hold on.
Thank you. Truly the best winds have brought you to us.
Here, drink this.
Don't worry. It'll heal you.
You can trust her. She knows what she's doing.
Morian, what do you feel?
I feel the pain leaving me.
She is saved. You have great wisdom.
Ваша
May the
мудрость
trees
бесконечна.
always bear fruits on your journey. You have saved Morian.
It was nothing. I'm glad I could help you.
You are
Как бы я вообще
different
спас, у
from
меня
other
было
Renaxi.
противоядие.
You know the potions. But what were you looking for here?
We came to study this place, the carvings in particular.
This is one of our places of ritual. A place of connection. What do you hope to learn from our carvings?
I seek to understand the mechanisms of your transformations. I think these carvings could help with this.
You seek the secrets of the Donegada. You should speak with Armal.
Yes, his name is Dunkas. He is also our Donegad, and his wisdom is boundless.
Here is someone who should be able to answer all your questions, Afra.
Let us go then. We will have time to discuss on the way.
I have so many questions about this place, about the rituals that take place here.
Простите. Даже не дали облутать тварей. Жадные сволочи.
Bertir to Mad Donkas. These Renaxes saved my life.
What happened?
We were meditating at the sacred circle in Kerganau, and we were attacked. Morian was poisoned, and they gave her a potion.
Really? We are not yet used to the Renaxi doing something without expecting something in return.
Так мы вроде не
You should go and
бескорыстны.
meditate now. I have to talk to them.
They are different from the others. Oh, I'm sure of it.
I hear your gratitude, Morian. It honors you. Now go. Leave us.
My name is Desardet. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
And I am Dunkas, the Mal of the Yigidor, and also his Donegad. Your face markings designate you as one of ours, yet you are a Lugaid Blau. A clan that rarely shows generosity, yet you saved Morian.
Я вообще
I
такой, да.
thank you for this.
Please, we couldn't let her die without doing anything.
This feeling brings you honor. But what were you doing near our sacred circle in Kerganau?
It was me who led my friends there. I was hoping to study the circle to better understand your culture.
Lions always want the same thing. They covet our secrets to better steal our land, to better hurt our children.
Calm now. Perhaps this lioness is different from the others. Maybe we were wrong about them too.
I'm not trying to conquer your island, let alone hurt anyone. I just want to know.
A noble quest that could perhaps bring peace, but to which I cannot answer alone. I cannot reveal such secrets without seeking advice from the other Donegada. But in order to thank you for saving one of our daughters, stay with us tonight. Eat and celebrate life. Maybe by sharing this joyous moment, you will learn something.
We accept your invitation. Isn't that right, Tasade?
Of
Поговорить
course.
вроде как и пришли.
Thank you for welcoming us, Dunkas.
Ешьте, пейте, то есть безнаказанно тыбзите все, что плохо лежит и гвоздями не прибито. Хорошо, я понял вас. Собственно, особо тыбзить-то тут нечего.
I'm sorry. You look disappointed.
I did not expect your Denegad to reveal all its secrets to us, but I would have loved to learn more.
Perhaps you should be patient. It takes years to understand the mysteries of the Donegada. And since you are staying with us tonight, it will be an opportunity to continue learning.
That's what I hope.
Thank you for welcoming us tonight. We had a good time.
А, даже так?
Yes. It was very enlightening.
We are glad that you stayed with us. We too have learned from you.
Your face brims with thoughts, Afra. Is something wrong?
It's nothing. Probably just tiredness.
We should all rest. It has been a long day. May your dreams be wonderful.
Good night.
May the moon watch over your dreams.
Is something
Спасибо.
wrong?
Dunkas wasn't here tonight, yet he's the one who invited us to stay. I also saw one of the elders sneaking out of the village.
You think they're hiding something from us?
I don't know. But since they don't want to share their knowledge with us, let's try to follow them.
I don't like it one bit, Afra. If the elders and Dunkas are gone, then we have no right to follow them.
In that case, why don't you explain where the transformation comes from?
It's not something that can be explained that easily. You have to believe to understand. You are not capable.
I see. So we will discreetly follow these people, since this is the price of knowing.
О, Сёра, репутация -1, хотя я ничего еще не решил. Это прекрасно, я бы сказал. А я с тобой продавал? Да, пошел ты в жопу, значит. У тебя ни черта нету полезного.
Here they are. Let's try not to be detected.
Чё за вопли? Мысли, как за ними следить-то, ё-моё. Вот такие, блин, незаметные. Мысли, почему я не могу спуститься?
Why don't the creatures attack them?
I don't know. Are they guarding this place?
If they're trained to guard it, this must be a very important place.
Можно мне спуститься все-таки? И как я, простите, за ним пойду, если спуститься не могу? А могу. А мы их не тронем. Где-то еще кто там бегает. По кустам пойдем. На обратном пути я их, конечно, вольну. Если будет обратный путь.
Shh, I hear something.
We found them. Let's be as discreet as possible.
Да, очень осторожно. Я, блин, на всякий случай крадусь.
They are below.
Get down or we'll be seen.
А нам куда, налево или направо? Ни за что.
Forgive us. We did not intend to interrupt you.
Why are you here?
We're sorry. We didn't mean to interrupt your conversation.
We need answers, so we followed your elders.
I never thought I would see you like this, hiding in the bushes, spying on your elder's daughter of Vladimir.
I'm the one who brought her here. She didn't want to follow you, but she refused to tell me what I need to know.
Well, since you absolutely want to learn, do as the apprentices do. Take a seat and be quiet. We are here to meditate, to hear the voice of the earth, because the wind has changed.
Close to us, Arwechnis Diri. You were
Отлично, я
right.
все понял.
Johan is ready. Morian's trial has made her more sensitive.
She is his Minundanem, and he is hers. One cannot progress without the other. She will have to bring him to the Cave of Knowledge. This will be his last trial before creating the bond.
May their path be gentle and shielded. As for me, I hear the call ever louder, Dunkas.
And the day the call is loud enough, you will respond just like each of us. But it's not yet time for you to join in on Milfrichtemen. So, Afra, are you satisfied with what you saw?
It was informative, although it's not what I expected. Thank you, Dunkas. This meeting was strange. It almost seemed like they really heard voices in the wind.
Maybe it's true.
Some believe so strongly that they end up hearing or seeing what they hope for.
Have you learned what you wanted to?
What they said about these young people we helped out, about the fact they were ready to bind themselves. We have a unique opportunity of seeing a transformation with our very own eyes.
But we can't follow them wherever they go.
No, of course not. I must think on it. Come back and talk to me later.
Что-то как-то без этого... Простите, без экшена все это дело произошло. Тут нет никаких сундучков там специально связующих, усиливающих связь. Ой, ну и дьявол с ним, нет ни хрена. Такие все жадные, просто ужас. Подраться не дали, ходите, следите, разговаривайте. Тут тупик. Или может что-то есть. Угу, что-то есть. Короля воина. Штаны короля воина. Звучит клево. Блин, я привык нажимать на сенсор. Я даже не вижу особо, как они выглядят. Ну ладно, пусть будут. А где костюмчик короля воина? Ну ничего, так выглядит. Симпатично. Так, я нашел перчатки. Перчатки и сапоги. А еще можно передать мои перчатки на... А, не будет, смотрите. Ну, забирай. И сапоги епископа. Да, крути. Блин, а где остальные запчасти? Там точно никакого сундучка не было. Ладно. На обратном пути мы их не завалим, потому что их больше нет. Сюда, что ли, сходить? В смысле, это не лагерь разве? Не поняли. Просто костерчик в тупике. Что за абсурд? Ну хрен его знает. Может тут будет какой-то путь. Куда-то отсюда кто-то прибежал. Ладно. Ничего не понимаю. Разобраться с происходящим вокруг поляны. Ерундистика. Даже подраться не с кем. Вон мне куда. Почему нет? Что-то девочка там еще ничего не надумала. Что я могу с ними сделать? Даже так. Это симпатично выглядит. С налокотниками. Что-то налокотники-то я не наблюдаю. Ну, теперь мы немножечко дикарь. Нового ничего не появилось. Куда-то туда. 140 метров, кстати, всего. Не скули. Вообще не помню это место. Смахивает на парк за моей школой. Да, урод, блин, уперся. Лесопилка. Вы что тут устроили, отморозки?
What's happening here, soldier?
These islanders want to enter a plot of land that belongs to the congregation.
Фига ли?
They are denying us access to the glade.
We must heal it. Otherwise, this land will die.
I am sorry, but we cannot let you enter this area.
But we only want to plant some new trees. Bring life back.
These people are fanatics, Your Excellency. Several woodcutters died last night, and I'm willing to bet that these savages had a hand in it.
You are killing the earth, so it kills you in return. All of you are cursed.
Shut it, you savage!
Desarde, I'm the legate of the merchant congregation on this island. I came to shed light on this affair. You said that some woodcutters died.
Aye, they fell sick and died a few hours later. Well, the camp doctor will be able to tell you more about it. You'll find him in the barracks right here.
Thank you, soldier. I'll go see him.
Ну
Please,
что
Your
ж,
Excellency, you may come in.
милорд. Да вы задолбали, дайте пройти. Ты что ли, доктор?
Hello, Doctor. I am the legate of the congregation. I was told about the disputes caused by this camp, and a soldier told me that several woodcutters died recently.
Yes. They got sick yesterday afternoon, and a few hours later they were dead. I couldn't do anything except watch them writhing in pain. None of my remedies worked. If seeing corpses doesn't bother you, you can come and see the bodies. They're here. I hope that whatever killed them is not contagious.
Надеюсь. Пойдем посмотрим.
These poor woodcutters look like they've suffered. This one has a swollen tongue. Blood at the corner of the mouth.
А чё я потемнел?
There are some peculiar red patches on the bodies. His eyes are bloodshot. This man choked to death.
Асфиксия это называется.
Strong smell of ammonia. The entrails must have been perforated.
The appearance of these bodies and the smell emanating from their mouths leaves me in no doubt. They were poisoned. That this doctor could have believed that this was simply an illness is beyond me.
I can't see anything else of interest.
Как-то не на что мы еще тут не были, вдруг тут сундучок. Нет, тут, конечно, ни хрена. Врачиха, ты некомпетентна.
So, what do you think? Do you recognize their disease?
They didn't die of disease. They were poisoned. There's no doubt about it.
You're probably right. But I've heard these savages talking so much about curses, so I thought it must be a mysterious disease, rather than seeing what was before my eyes. But how could these three men be poisoned?
I'm not sure. Do their symptoms not point to anything?
No. I've never seen such a deadly poison with these symptoms.
Have you noticed anyone unusual here?
Unusual? No.
Did they drink anything in particular?
They like to drink their fills in the evening. Life is dreary here. But if the poison was in the alcohol, I'd also be on the pile of corpses.
What did they eat yesterday? Did they eat any mushrooms?
No, we avoid that kind of thing. We don't know enough about the region's plant life. The congregation provides us with dry produce, otherwise we eat game. Yesterday they butchered a beast brought by the hunters.
Hunters?
Natives who bring us game regularly in exchange for knickknacks. But they've been restocking us for months. I struggle to believe that they're involved.
Well, we'll see what they have to say. Where can I find them?
They usually hunt on the edge of the wood that leads to this camp.
На опушке леса. Ну пошлите посмотрим, где они тут охотятся. Найти охотников на опушке леса. Что-то не вижу я тут никого. Тихо, зверьё. Пс. Будьте на меня внимание обращать.
Oi! This is our prey, Renaigse. How can we earn our reward if you hunt our prey?
We were looking for you.
Us? What do you want from us?
3 woodcutters were poisoned yesterday after eating what you brought them.
Poison? I swear we are not responsible for this.
Listen, all the clues lead to you, but it may simply have been an accident. How about you tell me exactly what happened?
It wasn't really an accident, but we did not want to kill them either.
Then tell me how it happened.
We did not decide to do this. We were trading beautiful things with the camp. But the elder said that we would be traitors to our clan if we let the woodcutters cut down all the trees.
Which elder?
One of the old men from the Gigidor, our village. He is very angry because we cannot heal the glade. He gave us the meat of an andrig killed by a venomous dosentats. Its flesh is perfectly edible when prepared with certain berries, but without them, eating it would be lethal. And since the Renaigse invaded our forest, these berries are nowhere to be found. He wanted it to be a lesson for them, so that they may understand that their destruction brings death.
I will not hold you responsible, but from now on you will no longer bring meat to this camp. You are the instruments of a hateful old man's vengeance. And I'm under the impression that there will be even more deaths if I do not get to the root of this problem.
The Vegigido elder thought it best to take vengeance into his own hands. I understand his anger, but Dunkus would not approve of this. He would say that bloodshed only leads to more bloodshed, and he wouldn't be wrong.
This whole thing could turn into an open war. We cannot let that happen. Sir de Corsillon will be able to give some advice on how to solve this property conflict. Without violence.
Какой нахуй господин де Курси? Это их земля, блин. Они им разрешили вырубить пару деревьев. Какой абсурд, а? Просто пришли нахуй и такие, типа, это наша нахрен земля. И не пускают туда местных. Просто трудом. Здрасте. Ого, какие вы бронированные. Бронированная тварь. Ты убрал оружие, что ли? Давайте сначала этот штуковоз закончим. Что-то я вообще реально эту землю не узнаю. Без троллей. Так, и в куда? Ну да, новые территории, кстати, открылись. Раньше их тут не было. Кто там знает, как решить проблему? Так, девочка, ну помощь тебе попозже. Ладно, пусть сейчас со мной две девчонки бегут. Чё нет-то? Может, на новых территориях новая броня какая-нибудь будет? Было бы неплохо. А, нам еще выше. Интересно. Кузен дорогой жив. Ну, здравствуйте, учитель.
Decidez, my young student, what can I do for you?
I have come to find you because I received a complaint from the natives of the village of Vigigidor. They want to be able to access a clearing, exploited by our woodcutters, to heal it. To reforest it, I assume. But our men there say that it belongs to them, and are refusing to let the natives enter it. The site was supposedly ceded to them several months ago, but tensions are running high and some men have lost their lives. If we don't intervene, we're heading for a real confrontation.
It is very regrettable, and I approve of your desire to appease this conflict. According to what you have told me, if ever there was a contract, it must have been signed under our former governor. You should go to the archives and verify this. Then go and talk to Lady Laurine de Morange. And of course, I'll be delighted to help you once things have been clarified.
Thank you, Professor. Once more, you've been of great help.
Can your old professor still prove himself useful?
Какой абсурд.
Looking forward to
То есть
seeing
они
you
пришли
again,
на чужую территорию и такие, а теперь вы тут будете жить по нашим законам. Мы вот заключили между собой какой-то договор, продали вашу землю. Что за абсурд? Каким образом это островитян-то убедит? Вот нате вам бумажку. По нашим, говорит, законам ваша земля теперь наша. Абсурд. Где там ваш долбанный архив? Где-то тут, что ли? Документ на право вырубки леса. В результате переговоров с вождем Данкасом и ее сиятельством госпожой де Моранж касательно земель в окрестностях Квенвара стороны договорились о том, что данные земли переходят в исключительную собственность торгового содружества для проведения лесозаготовительных работ. Проход на указанные земли разрешается только гражданам торгового содружества. Какая нахуй чушь. Да, действительно, почему нет? Надо тоже кому-нибудь прийти в гости и просто сказать, а я вот эту комнату, я вот сам с собой договор заключил, теперь она моя. Так что по моим законам вы не имеете права ее посещать. И все, и подъебить морду всем. Я думаю, меня быстро оттуда выкинут. Так, мерзкая ты крыса.
Good
Good day, dear sir. Happy to see you again in such fine health. How can I be of service?
I need you to enlighten me about the property deed of a glade near Vigigidor. The natives want to access this place, which according to them is sacred, and which they would like to heal. But some of our men there are using this deed to deny them access to the area. Tensions are running high, and some people have died.
Yes, there was a time when we enacted a lot of contracts. Do you have the document with you?
Yes, here it is.
This cession agreement is only signed with a cross on the native side. Well, writing is foreign to them, as is the notion of land ownership. For them, the earth only belongs to itself.
If they did not possess these lands, how did they cede them?
I doubt they knew what this agreement represented, to be honest.
In that case, why make them sign it?
When we arrived on the island, we had to ensure our access to certain commodities. We also had to make sure that we had legal ownership of the lands we were occupying. The natives dreamed of possessing some baubles that they didn't know how to craft. It was easy to make them sign agreements that they didn't understand by giving them some. I was a stranger to their philosophy then. I only thought about my city, and I regret it.
I'm sure we can fix this mistake.
I hope so, Your Excellency. Come, let's find Sir de Corsilion. Can I help you with any other matter?
My lady, I have to go. Goodbye.
Sir de Corsilion, it's always a pleasure.
Madame, I expect you've come to see me about this regrettable problem concerning a clearing, which my student told me about.
Indeed. And I think I may have a solution that will allow us to solve this conflict.
Вернуть обратно землю.
I'm listening.
I must admit that I established this at a time when the culture and the mentality of the natives was foreign to me. The clan of this village was rather open to our presence. They welcomed us with benevolence. For this reason, I think we should allow them access to these lands. In doing so, we would appease the tensions, and we would also retain ownership of the wood. We would even benefit from such an agreement if the natives reforest this area. Then we could exploit it for a longer period of time.
I find this decision perfectly viable, and I approve, but several men were killed, and their comrades will seek vengeance if the person or persons responsible do not pay for their crimes.
I am convinced that Dunkus, the chief of this clan, never approved such an action.
I understand, but I will only write a decree allowing people to go to this clearing, provided the murderer is delivered to us.
Thank you, Master. I will inform Dunkus of your decision.
Какая нахер чушь. Указ о доступе в лес, который... Ебуна мать, ну серьезно. Это никак не должно убедить островитян. Ну давайте посмотрим, что скажет Дункас. Или как его там звать. Ну, конечно, дебилизм в высшей степени. То есть островитяне, недовольные тем, что их не пускают землю исцелить. И им даже она нахрен обратно не нужна. И они вообще не понимают, что такое право собственности. Они просто хотят там посадить новые деревья. Какого хуя вы дауна их не пускаете, блядь? Зачем вот это все накалять? Пустили, посадили. Все равно там, где они хотят сажать, я так понимаю, деревьев уже нету. Следовательно, вырубать вы там ничего не вырубаете уже. На этом месте пущай себе сажают. Что-то как-то на ровном месте они обосрались. Эти груды. Ну, давайте пообщаемся с местным старейшиной, отравителем.
What brings you here on our Manawi?
Ай, споры
At this
вокруг
old man's
поляны.
request, I investigated the conflict that opposes you and my nation regarding the clearing. You will now be able to access it freely, to accomplish your rituals or heal the area, and the congregation will keep exploiting the forest. However, there is one condition to this new agreement. You must deliver this man to us because he is responsible for the deaths of several woodcutters.
These men died because of their own foolishness. No one else is responsible for their deaths. If they hadn't cut all the oak-berry trees, they would have survived.
What does that mean? What are the two of you talking about?
3 woodcutters died after eating the meat of an andrig after it was killed by a venomous Dawson tats.
It's nothing but a terrible coincidence. And if they had eaten the
Так они об этом не знали.
we know that you are responsible for this. The hunters told me everything.
How could you do this? You acted more foolishly than an irascible adolescent. By killing these men, you have brought upon us their wrath. And it is only natural that they should ask for justice.
Dunkus, I beg you. I only wanted the Renoixe to understand the value of the trees they were cutting.
Bloodshed only leads to more bloodshed, and you know that. I would never have thought you capable of doing something so foolish.
If you want to stop the woodcutters taking vengeance into their own hands, you must deliver this man to us.
I understand. But I have one condition before we make this agreement. The Lugaid Blau fooled us in the past. It is their turn to prove their good faith.
What do you want from us?
There is a mine in the forest that the congregation has long operated with help from my people. But digging into the mountain has risked it collapsing. We reinforced the earth with wood. We worked with the Lugaid Blau to save the mountain and the men. We agreed to stop digging and sealed the entrance with a boulder. But some Renoixe came back, and I think they started digging again. And some of my people started going missing. Perhaps because they had seen them break their promise. If the mountain collapses and it is your clan's fault, thousands of lives will be lost.
Хрена себе, там активно копают, чтобы гора
You
обвалилась.
have to stop them. Remind them of their promise. This is the price of my trust. If you do, we punish the person responsible for the death of the woodcutters.
Да no
And all
problem.
our quarrels will be gone.
I'll go to this mine and see what's going on.
Is there anything else?
Да ничего. Цена крови.
I must leave. Goodbye, Dunkus.
Qua awalum seg.
О, левел дали. Ну, спасибо. Так, цена крови, я думаю, будет в следующей серии. И чё, опять? Только навыки? Когда, блядь, мне дадут характеристики? Вы чего такие жадные разработчики? Я не понимаю, как это накладывать. Этот эффект. Вот мы достали оружие. Нет. Это так не работает. Может, он где-то здесь, типа эффект. Привязать, применить подробности. Я не понимаю, как эффект накладывать. А, вот стихийное покрытие. Отлично. Сюда и привяжем. И что это будет? И чем я натер? Огонь. Круть. Блин, нормально. Так, ну что ж, удачи вам, люди, не скучайте. Всем пока. Увидимся в следующей серии.